Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Paola and this is my first video ever on this platform. And I'm so happy you're here with me today because I want to share with you my practice. I want to share with you how I have made it this far, even when I started yoga at 41 and soon I'll be 47, which is a big number, right? But anyways, if you're new to yoga or you have been practicing yoga for a while, I want to help you take your practice to the next level. So let's start today at the front of the mat with Pranayama. If you don't know what Pranayama is, it's your breath work. So in yoga, we always need to connect to the breath in order to flow. That's the whole reason of yoga, is connecting to your breath. It's going to help you just breathe correctly, breathe fully, and it's going to make you feel so much better, I promise you. So come to the front of the mat, take your hands to the knees, sit up tall, lengthen the spine, the crown of the head to the sky. And I promise you, you're gonna get stronger, more flexible. You're gonna lose weight too, because I promise you, yoga helps you lose weight, especially if you take my class. So start connecting to your breath. Taking deep and long inhales through the nose and deep and steady exhales through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale fully, fill up your lungs, and exhale. Start connecting to your heart center. And just listen to your breath. Take a couple of more breaths in here. Allowing yourself to let go of anything that does not serve you any longer. And allow that space to create, to invite everything you want to welcome into your life. Take one more breath in here, and at the bottom of the exhalation, just open your eyes. So sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, drop to the right. Maybe come down to the forearm, and just keep reaching all the way from the left fingertips to the left sitting bone. Maybe roll the left shoulder back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop to the left. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down. Take the sole of the feet together for your recline butterfly. So butterfly is going to help you open up your groins, stretch the groins, stretch the inner thighs and the hips. So just butterfly the legs. And just keep breathing. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly start walking the hands forward. So walk, 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 walk. Maybe you take the chest to the mat. Maybe you're all the way here. Maybe you're here. Doesn't really matter. Just breathe and enjoy the journey. And then slowly come back up. Bring your right foot in and extend your left leg forward. So you have the option to keep your left leg engaged, or you can just have the leg relaxed. I like to have the leg engaged, so that way I open the hamstring. You can take your right foot in, and if you're a little bit more advanced, you can always take your half lotus. So you take your right leg on top of your left inner thigh. Maybe you take the right arm around the back and grab the foot. Sweep the arms up, inhale, and on the exhale, slowly start falling forward. And in yoga, we always go deeper with every exhale, if the body allows it. So if you feel that you can go a little bit deeper, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And then slowly come up. Bend the left leg. And we're going to come into a double pigeon. So double pigeon, we are stacking your right knee on top of the left foot and your right foot on top of the left knee. So you create a square shape. Make sure that your sit bones are on the mat. So if you're up here, just try to bring that knee down a little bit. Obviously, just be mindful of the breath and just be mindful of your body. So make sure that the hips are square. You can take your hands on top of the right leg. This one is pretty intense on the hips. So I just want to let you know that. And you can take your right arm up if you want to open the shoulders, bend the elbow, left arm reaches back, bend the elbow, and then maybe interlace the hands behind. So roll the shoulders back, offer the heart, look up, deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly start falling forward. Deep and long inhales. And deep and steady exhales. Avoid shallow breath. One more. And come back to seated. Release the arms, shake the arms. That feels good, right? So now we kick the right leg forward. We grab the outside of the right foot. and we take the right arm back. So if your knee is bent, that's fine, that's not a problem. Eventually the leg will be straight. And look over the right shoulder. Keep it straight back. And maybe on the next exhale, see if you can just twist a little bit more. Twisting poses are great to detox the body. That's why we have a lot of twisting poses in yoga, and we're massaging the internal organs too. Now look forward, square the hips. With the right hand, grab the inside of the right foot. So if you can just stay here, that's fine. Or you can take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, slowly start taking the right knee towards the face for knee to nose. So just make sure that you keep it straight back. And just make sure that you breathe. Now gently, we're gonna let go of the foot, and we're gonna place the foot on the outside of the left inner thigh for your Mayandrasana. So we're gonna massage the internal organs. So we sweep the arms up on the inhale, and on the exhale, we take the right hand behind the back as a kickstand. We take the left elbow to the right knee, or we can just grab the knee. And we look over the right shoulder. And we breathe. Just keep it straight back. If you're more advanced, you can take your right arm under the right leg. Take the right arm around the back, and then take a bind. So wherever you are in the process, just enjoy it. Now, release. Take both hands and left ear to the mat for a counter pose. And then slowly push yourself up. Release the legs. And just shake the legs out. Now we bring the left leg in, taking the foot to the right inner thigh, close to the groins, or you can take the left leg on top of the right if you're more advanced, and perhaps take the left arm around the back and find the foot. So take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up, and on the exhale, slowly start falling forward. Just surrendering here. And if your mind starts wandering around, if you have that monkey mind, remember to connect back to your breath and just be present. Come back to seated. Bend the right leg. Stack your left foot on top of the right knee and your left knee on top of the right foot. So remember, make your square shape. If you can, either take your cow face arms or you can take your hands to the left leg. So cow face arm, we take the left arm up. Right arm goes behind the back. We interlace the hands. We roll the left shoulder back. We take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly we start falling forward. Come back up. Release the arms, shake the arms out. Now kick the left leg forward. With the right hand, grab the inside of the left foot and take your left arm back. Keeping a straight back, looking over the left shoulder. Maybe twisting a little bit deeper with the next exhale. Massaging the internal organs, detoxing the body. Take your left hand to the inside of the left foot. Stay here if that feels good, or if you want to challenge yourself, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and slowly start taking the left leg towards the face from knee to nose. Keeping a straight back, breathing, finding balance, finding strength with every breath. Release the left foot, place it on the outside of the right leg. Sweep the arms up, inhale. And on the exhale, take the right elbow to the left knee. Left hand goes behind the back as a kickstand to keep the back straight as we look over the left shoulder. If you want to take a full bind, take the right arm under the left knee. The left arm reaches behind the back and interlace the hands. Taking us deeper into the pose, twisting a little bit more. Release. Hands and right ear to the mat. Come back up. Take the legs to the front of the mat. Shake the legs out. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward. For your Paschimottanasana, forward fold. So there's a lot of benefits to this pose. This pose helps stretch the whole back side of the body. Massages the internal organs. Works on the urinary system, reproductive system, and it's a great pose for people who suffer from mild depression. It's considered one of the best asanas in the yoga practice. So just stay here for 2 more breaths. And if you are all the way here, if you have to bend the knees, is fine. Another thing you can always do is, if you have a yogi strap, you can place the strap in the middle of the feet. So let's say you're up here, then you can start walking the hands, keep it flat back. So just walk the hands, walk the hands, walk the hands, and then slowly you're gonna start coming a little bit closer till one day you get the chest to your thighs. So if you don't have a yogi strap, you're always welcome to use a belt or even a towel. So props are always welcome. And then slowly come up, swing the legs back, come into your tabletop. So we're gonna spread all 10 fingers. Grab the mat firmly. Your middle finger should be facing forward. So a lot of people like to turn the hands outwards, but when you come into your down dog, that's going to create a lot of tension on the wrist. So make sure that your hands are placed natural, facing forward. Spread all 10 fingers. Stack the shoulders on top of the wrist and your hips on top of the knees. And we're going to take some cat-cows in here to warm up the body from the inside out and to wake up the spine. So you look up, take the shoulders away from the ears, drop the belly, deep breath in, and on the exhale, slowly round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round. Inhale, come up. Exhale, cat. One more. Cow. Cat. Come back to neutral. Take your left hand a few inches to the right and take your right arm all the way up to the sky. Look at the right fingertips. Roll the right shoulder back. Take a deep breath through the nose. And on the exhale, thread the needle. Right arm goes under. Left arm maybe reaches around the back. Or you can take the left arm forward. Or you can just stay where you are. So remember, this is your practice and you do what feels good for you. So there's all different levels. You can always try to challenge yourself. So stay here or here, wherever you are. Maybe shift the weight into the right leg. And then just take the left leg all the way up to the sky. As you take the left leg all the way up to the sky, you can stay there too or bend the knee. Grab the foot, kick into the left hand, and maybe pick up the right foot off the mat. So remember, those are different levels. Do what makes you happy. And just breathe. And then slowly start coming back down. Push yourself up. Right arm reaches up on the inhale. And on the exhale, bring the right hand down. Other side. Walk the right hand a few inches to the left. Take your left arm all the way up to the sky. Roll the left shoulder back. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, thread the needle. Left arm under the right. Maybe the right arm reaches around the back. You can leave the right hand where it was if that's what you need today, or maybe you take the right arm forward. So any variation is welcome. You can stay here or shift the weight into the left leg. Maybe take the right leg all the way up to the sky. You can bend the knee if that feels good. Kick into the right hand and maybe pick up the left foot off the mat and just balance on the left knee. Just listen to your body and honor your body. And then slowly we start coming back up. Left arm reaches all the way up to the sky. And bring it down. So we're gonna take our fingers to the outside of the mat to warm up the wrist. I always warm up the wrist before we start flowing. So that way your wrists are warm just like the rest of the body. Because poses like chaturanga, down dog, can be really stressful on the wrist. Just make sure that you keep all fingers spread. And now start making circles with the hands. So go in different directions. You can flip the hands upside down, one at a time, or both hands together. You can rock back and forth. You can rock side to side. Flip the hands back to the mat. Tuck your toes and push yourself into your down dog. And then just start walking your dog. So a couple of tips in here. For some people, having the heels flat on the mat, like I have them right now, it's a little hard. So you're probably up here. If your heels are high, you can always bend the knee and see if you can bring the heels to the mat. You can bend the knees, but just make sure that you keep it flat back and you're pressing through the arms, keeping straight back, relaxing the neck and the face, and just creating like an inverted V. So you send the hips as far up as you can and as far back as you can. So you walk the dog if that feels good, so you get into your hamstrings. You can shake your head, yes. And just keep breathing. You can shake your head now. Now, bring both heels to the mat. Once again, if you have to bend the knees, bend the knees. And now come high on your toes. And now bend the knees. So bend the knees even more so your chest can get closer to your thighs. And just keep pressing the mat away. Just keep pushing through the shoulders. This one is called Turbo Dog. So you might feel it really on your thighs, on your quads. Some of you will probably feel it on the hamstrings. And just have your gaze in between your feet. Now bring both heels flat to the mat look forward, and walk all the way to the front of the mat. So just walk, 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 walk. When you come to the front of the mat, look up halfway, inhale, and on the exhale, fold. So if you have to bend the knee, once again, bend the knees and just bring your chest closer to your thighs. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and you rock side to side. Maybe you find stillness. Maybe that's what your body needs today. And just hang heavy here. So you're shifting the weight into your toes instead of the heels. And just hang heavy. So your shoulders are relaxed, your neck is relaxed, your head is relaxed. Almost like if you were gonna flit forward. But keep that core engaged. One more breath in here. Just keep breathing. Remember, be aware of your breath at all times. Connect back to your heart center. Just feel present. Be here on your mat. There's no better place to be at but here on your mat. And then slowly release the bind if you have one. And start coming up one vertebra at a time. Rolling yourself into standing. So take your arms by the side. Stand up tall, roll the shoulders back. And then sweep the arms all the way up. With the right hand, grab the left wrist. And then start shifting the body towards the right. Spread all 10 toes. Keep grounding through the toes. And just send the hips to the left as would you bend towards the right. And then slowly come up. Reconnect to your breath. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly start taking the body towards the left. Sending the hips to the right. Keep bending to the left. Keep breathing. Keep grounding through all 10 toes. And then slowly come all the way up. Release the bind. Take the arms to the heart. Reconnect to your breath. Now sweep the arms all the way up on the inhale. And on the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, right leg goes back. Left leg goes back. Come into your high plank. Shift the weight forward. So now your shoulders are stacked on top of the wrist. Your height on your toes. You keep pushing the mat away so your shoulders are engaged. And just keep that core engaged. So we're building strength in here. One more breath in here. So we're gonna lower ourselves down to chaturanga. So if you need to modify, bring the knees to the mat. And then take the chest down. Make sure that your elbows are facing back. and your arms are hugging the rib cage. And then take the body through. And now coming to your down dog. Sweep your right leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the left foot. Bring the right knee to the nose. Kick it all the way up. Right knee to nose, one more time. Shift the weight forward so your shoulders once again are stacked on top of the wrist and you keep the core engaged. Now step the right foot through. Come into your warrior one. So in here it's really important for some of you, if you're here, to step the right foot through. It's going to be a little hard. So if you step here, in order for you to take the foot through, grab the foot. Just grab the leg and help yourself take the foot a little bit higher. So now the foot is in between your hands. Place the back foot on a 45-degree angle and then come up. Once you come up, make sure that your back foot, your pinky toe is hugging the mat, your front knee is bent and stacked on top of the heel. Your hips are square, they're facing forward. Hands are facing each other. Now take the hands to the mat to frame the right foot. Take the right foot back, come back into your high plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. So remember, if you need to modify, modify. So you come into your down dog, and now we sweep the left leg all the way up to the sky. We come high on the toes of the right foot. We take the left knee to the nose, shift the weight forward. Shoulders stack on top of the wrist. Core is engaged. Keep pressing through the shoulders. So we're pushing the mat away. And then take the left leg all the way up to the sky. Left knee to nose one more time. Step it through. Back foot 45. Warrior one. Breathe. Hands to the mat. Frame the left leg. Take it back. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And now we're here for 5 breaths. If you want to take your child's pose can be taken either with the knees together, like this. So you just place your chest on top of your thighs. Maybe you take the arms around the legs. Some people like to take it with the arms forward, resting your third eye or your forehead on the mat. Or you can take it legs mat width apart, and you just bring the torso in between the legs, and once again take any arm variation. That's a resting pose, but remember, down dog is a resting pose too. So feel free to take any resting pose of your choice. And we're here for one more breath. So now look up, jump, walk, or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fall. Reverse one dive, take the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Samastiti. Reconnect to your breath in here. And then sweep the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take the hands to the mat. Chaturanga. Up the cobra. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Remember, you always do you. Do whatever your body's asking you to do. Remember, we have different moods every day. So some days you just want to give it all. Some days you just want to relax a little bit more. So you know what? As soon as you show up to your mat, it's all good. So now we take the right leg all the way up to the sky. We come high on the toes of the left foot. We take the right knee to the nose and we squeeze. And we take the right leg all the way back and up. We take the right knee to the right tricep, or you can fly. And you take it all the way up. Or you take the right knee to the left tricep, or fly. And you kick it back. You take the right knee to the right tricep, bring it down to the rest. And now you come into your pigeon, sleeping pigeon. So we're on sleeping pigeon. In here, if your hips are open, then the front of the leg, your chin should be facing the front of the mat. If your hips are tight, maybe you walk the right foot in, and maybe you're here. You can always grab a block if that feels better. Maybe you have a pillow or a cushion. So if you are in your sleeping pigeon, make sure that your left leg is in one straight line all the way from the left hip to the left toes. So sit up tall. Make sure that your hips are square. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly start walking the hands forward, melting the chest to the mat. And just make sure that you keep pressing both hips down. So some people will be here. You don't want to see any gap in here. You want to press both hips down. So stay here for a couple of breaths. And just start tapping back into your heart center. Connecting to your intentions. Connecting to what's really important for you. Remember, yoga is a personal practice. It's a mental practice. It's a practice to connect the body with the mind and the spirit. Through the asanas is where we start getting to know ourselves, to overcome our challenges, to feel ease on the most awkward poses, finding a strength that is going to help us achieve any
goals in life that is going to help us get through any difficulties in life.
So if you are in your sleeping pigeon, you can stay there, or you can take your left arm and take it under the right. Maybe take the right arm around the back and grab the foot so you open the shoulder. If that feels good, you can stay there, or if you want to, you can take your mermaid by bending the knee, taking the foot to the crease of the left arm, taking the right arm up, bending the elbow, interlacing hands behind the back. You can also take your pigeon, and if you want to learn how to do your flying pigeon, I have a video on flying pigeons, so check it out. Come into standing, bend the elbows, grab the mat, place the knee on top of the leg, shift the weight forward, and then come up. So wherever you are, take your hands in front of the right leg, tuck the toes of the left foot, push yourself up, kick your right leg all the way up to the sky, and take your three-legged vinyasa, your regular vinyasa, or no vinyasa, and we meet in down dog. Sweep your left leg all the way up to the sky. Come high to the toes of the right foot. Bring the left knee to the nose and squeeze. Shift the weight forward. Keep pressing the mat away. Engage the core. Kick the left leg all the way up to the sky. Left knee to left tricep or fly. Kick it back. Left knee to right tricep or fly. Kick it back. Left knee to left tricep to the left wrist. Come into your sleeping pigeon. So once again, remember, if your hips are tight, bring the foot a little closer to your groins. If not, maybe the left leg is parallel to the front of the mat. Sit up tall, take a deep breath in, and then slowly start bringing the chest to the mat. And just surrender in here. Keep pressing both hips down. Just allow yourself to relax. Take a moment in here to practice gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. So be grateful for everyone who loves you, for your family, for your friends, for yourself. Stay there, or thread the needle, taking the right arm under the left, taking the left arm around the back to find the foot. You can take your mermaid by bending the right knee, taking the foot to the crease of the right arm, sweeping the left arm up, keeping the hip square, interlacing both hands, and looking up. Or you can come into your flying pigeon, come into standing, bend the knee, bend the elbows, shift the weight forward, stay here, or start taking the right leg all the way up to the sky. So wherever you are, take your hands in front of the left leg, push the mat away, tuck the toes of the right foot, kick your left leg all the way up to the sky, take your three-legged vinyasa, your regular vinyasa, or no vinyasa, and we're meeting down dog for 5 breaths in here. And if you want to take your child's pose, take your child's pose as we slowly start coming to the end of the class. So we're gonna come flat on the mat. We're gonna do a little bit of core. So come flat on the mat. Take your hands close to your glutes to protect your lower back. Make sure that you keep pressing the shoulders into the mat. Take your legs all the way up to the sky. Engage your core. And now we take the right leg down. And now we start scissoring the legs up and down. Keep breathing with control. Core is engaged. Almost done, guys. Keep breathing. You got this. Strong core is extremely important. If you're looking to take your yoga practice to the next level, you definitely need to start working on your core. Most of the arm balancing poses require strong core. And I'm not talking about a six-pack. I'm just talking about core awareness. So take both legs together. And we're gonna do 10 with the legs together. So bring them down, hover over the mat, and then come up. And then come down. That's 1. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, bring the knees to the chest and just give yourself a hug. Rock side to side to massage your lower back. Now take your feet close to your glutes. Press through the heels. Bring the hips up. Make sure that your toes and knees are facing forward. Maybe come high on your toes. Send the hips a little higher. And now walk the shoulders under and interlace the hands. Now take the heels back to the mat, release the bind, and then bring the hips to the mat. Give yourself one more hug, rock side to side. Take the right foot to the left knee, thread the needle, so take the right arm under the right leg, interlace both hands on the left knee, take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly start taking the knee towards your chest as the right foot approaches. Opening the right hip. Breathing in here. Take your right leg all the way up to the sky. And now start walking both hands up. You can stay here or start taking the right leg towards the chest. So we keep opening the right hip. Release. Other side. Left foot to right knee. Thread the needle. Take a bind. So now both hands are interlaced on the right leg. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly start pulling the right knee towards the chest. Or you can just stay where you are if that feels good for today. And just keep breathing in here. Release. Start straightening the right leg. Maybe walk the hands up. Grab the foot. And start taking the right leg towards the face. Or towards the chest. Release. Take both legs up to the sky. Make circles with the heels. Maybe you take the arms up too. You can point. You can flex. So we're sending clean and fresh blood back to the hips. Bring the knees to the chest one more time. Give yourself a hug. And when you're ready, take your legs to the front of the mat. Windshield your feet mat width apart. Take the arms by the side. Let the armpits breathe. And just start relaxing your feet, your legs, your glutes, your back, your shoulders, your belly. Just relax the whole body and stay on your final Shavasana for as long as you want. Just Thank yourself for showing up to your mat today, for taking care of your mind, your body, your soul. Delight in me honors delight in you. Thank you so much for stopping by today. It is my honor guiding you through this beautiful practice of yoga. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Looking forward to growing with you to take your practice to the next level. And remember, everything and anything is possible. Namaste.